Okay. This is Hard Pass MMA, and today I am going to be predicting who I think is going to be champs in each division by the end of 2026. All right, so I say we go all the way down to the bottom, and let's start with the women's strawweight division. Dang. Well, not much of a hot take here. I think Whaley is gonna go back down, and ultimately beat Mackenzie Dern. Mackenzie Dern stands a chance, but I don't see nobody beating Whaley in the strawweight division. Even when you look at the rankings, then that's why I say at the end of 2026, she probably will still be champ. The next up will probably be Lupe Godinez, and I don't see her beating Whaley either, but she does stand a chance. But yeah, ultimately, women's strawweight is going to be Whaley. All right, women's flyweight division. All right, I guess I can say I got a hot take here. I think it's going to be Natalia Silva. I think she's going to beat Valentina, and then it's probably going to be Erin Blanchfield to fight next, and then I think she beats Erin Blanchfield as well. So, women's flyweight division, I got it being a new champ. This is the end of Shevchenko's run. Natalia Silva, champ by the end of 2026. And women's bantamweight division, Kayla Harrison's coming back. Amanda Nunes coming back to fight Kayla Harrison. I think whoever win that fight is going to be the champion. But who do I have winning that fight, though? This is a tough one, actually. I'm going to stick with the GOAT. Amanda Nunes wins the title. Probably fights Norma Dumont. Ends the year in 2026 with Amanda Nunes as the champ of the women's bantamweight division. All right, let's move on. Okay, the flyweight division for the men's. We in the men's now. I ain't got to say men's every time no more. I think Pantoja's not gonna be the same when he come back. I still find it hard to pick against him though. You know what? Am I gonna stick with a hot take here? Should I? I'm gonna say it. Manel Cap. Manel Cap is gonna end 2026. You know what? No, I can't do that, man. He always missing weight and stuff though. Nah, I can't say Manel Cap. No, I can't do that. I can't do that. I can't do that. I can't say Tassura Terra either. So for me, it's got to be Alexandre Pantoja or Joshua Van. Let's go Joshua Van. I know that's a hot take too. I'm going Joshua Van. Joshua Van ends the year as the flyweight champ of 2026. All right, we move on to bantamweight. You know what? It'd be a shame if I don't say Sugar Sean O'Malley. But if I'm gonna be honest, I don't think nobody gonna beat Piotr Jan. I think Piotr Jan is gonna end the year as the bantamweight champion of the world. All right, and then we move on to featherweight. Oh shoot. I'm a big fan of Volk, man. So I gotta go Volk. Man. Volk is gonna end the unless he retires, which there is rumors. He said he not. Uh, yeah, I gotta go Volk. There's a big part of me that want to say Diego Lopez is gonna beat Volk in the rematch, but I find it hard for myself to pick against Volk, man. So I go Volk. Volk ends the year as the featherweight champ of 2026. All right. That moves us to lightweight. All right. Lightweight is in a weird position, but ultimately, after Ilya goes through everything he going through, I don't see nobody in the lightweight division that's gonna beat Ilya, bro. He already beat Max. He already beat Charles. I don't think Armin Sarukian's gonna get it done. Paddy Pimblett. I do want to see him fight Paddy Pimblett, but we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, ultimately, I say at the end of 2026 in the lightweight division, Topuria is still gonna be champ. Welterweight division, I gotta go Makhachev. No, actually, it'll be a hot take. But I could see Carlos Prates pulling off some crazy stuff, bro. Should I? No, bro. No. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to say Shavkat Rakhmonov comes back. And Shavkat Rakhmonov becomes the 2026 welterweight champ by the end of 2026. That's what I'm going with. I'm sticking to that one. All right, so that takes us to middleweight. Middleweight division. Khamzat Chimaev is the current champ. Khamzat was talking about moving up. So if he were to move up, who would become champ, bro? I don't know. Dang, middleweight looking kind of weak nowadays. But Khamzat's supposed to fight Nassourdine Imavov. I imagine he's going to win that. I guess Anthony Hernandez stands on. Nah. Anywho's, I guess if Khamzat stays at middleweight, Khamzat stays champ. All right. So end of 2026 at middleweight, I still got Khamzat being champ unless he moves up to 205. But I doubt he will. Speaking of 205, right now Alex Pereira's champ. Alex Pereira is talking about moving up to heavyweight. And I imagine he is going to move up to heavyweight. So that's going to leave us with Carlos Alberg versus Yuri Prochazka for the vacant title, I'd imagine. And the winner fights Magomed Ankalaev. I think Yuri and Carlos can both beat Magomed. So it comes down to who wins out of Yuri and Carlos Alberg. Now, the only person to beat Yuri in light heavyweight is Alex Pereira. So I'd imagine that Yuri would be champ right now had Alex Pereira never came to the 205 division. But you know what, though? I really do feel like Carlos Alberg has what it takes to beat Yuri. This might be a hot take. Carlos Alberg will be the 2026 light heavyweight champ by the end of the year. I'm going with it. Let's go for that. Sorry, Yuri. And then heavyweight division, which is in a very weird position right now. Imagine that. I wonder, all right, you think Jon Jones is going to stay if he come back? Probably not, right? Probably not. But I've been saying for years that I think Tom Aspinall can beat Jon Jones. And, yeah, I kind of just got to go Tom because I got to stick to my guns. That I think Tom is one of the best heavyweights to ever do it. So that's what I'm going with. To end the year, Tom Aspinall will have people saying, is he the best heavyweight of all time? in 2026. Watch. Hey, let me know who y'all think is going to be the 2026 champions of each division in the comment section. And I will talk to y'all soon. Peace.
This is hard pass, Kyle. This is hard pass. I'm going to give it up.